Hello and welcome back to the channel. We left you, for us, just a couple of minutes ago up the road, but for you a whole week ago.
Must have been hell waiting.
We're still in the forest. We've just moved down a little bit to the next car park so we can park up and walk from here.
This is where we wanted to stay last night, but there was no signal.
No,
it would have been a blinder.
Yeah, lovely car park, but yeah, there was no signal, but we managed to find somewhere anyway, so that's all good. We're going to spend this morning or this afternoon having a little hike around the forest, so that's the next thing on our list. And then tonight we're hoping to end up just south of the Danish border.
Yeah, hoping. If we can find somewhere to park.
Yeah.
Doesn't look very promising up there. There are one or two, but we'll see how we get on.
Yeah, there is a camper park up there, a paid one, which we're happy to use, but it's also the weekend, so it may be busy. We'll see how we get along anyway. And Nala's jumpers are on, definitely feeling a bit more autumnal now. Ah, look at those!
Well, less than 5 minutes in, she's off already.
Hyphaloma species, not for eating. Pretty though. Yeah, lots of ocelot. Scleroderma citrina, I think it's definitely scleroderma, but yeah, the earthball mushroom, not really thought of as edible in the Western world, but great fun when they go to spawn and you stand on them.
Well, I've earned my keep today. Got a happy Kath. What have we got, Kath?
Little patch of babeletes. Immorella badia, I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, that's how I feel when I'm doing the binomials. But babelete, let's have a look. Oh, I pulled the top off. Look at him. Babe refers to the colour. So, and they do come in different shades on the cap, but yeah, definitely babelete. Looking at that stem. Let's get this nice big one here. Look at the size of him. So a good way to identify babeletes is like they bruise like a blue-black, the paws do when you press them. So if you look at the underneath of this where it's been nibbled a little bit, you can already see the bruising. But if you just press them, they can see the blue staining starting to appear. It's like blue-black, and that's a good identifier for a babelete. So beletes, and a good way of telling a belete is that they all have paws instead of gills. But if you are interested in learning more, you should definitely follow us on Facebook, because I put up long descriptions of the mushrooms on there, and I do foraging posts. It's much easier than doing it on a video. Oh, slugs, I don't mind sharing, guys, but you can keep that a bit.
Well, we've come off the beaten path now because we've seen a huge commune of mushrooms. Let's go and see what it is.
I think there's black and polyport on there as well.
Yeah. And turkey tails.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Wow. And Ganoderma, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 species of mushrooms. But are they sheathed wood tufts or are they funeral bells? The mistake could be costly. Let's have a little look and see if we can work it out. So I think they're sheathed wood tufts, but I don't eat these because I don't feel confident enough to be able to tell the difference between these and funeral bells. So these, I can see a little ring around them, and then they've got this little flecked stem, but to me both of them have the flecked stems. So, and then they both do this thing where they fade out the colour, they lose their colour from the middle as they fade out, and you'll find them in big communes. I think that, I'll need to check with my books, but I think sheathed wood tufts tend to grow in big communes like this, whereas funeral bell tend to be more scattered. But yeah, you really need to be able to tell the deadable from the edible, because the funeral bell is aptly named. That's an amazing commune though, and look at this. This is blackening polypore, which is definitely edible, but not in that state. That's a bit old. And turkey tails, and then round this side there's like Ganoderm and a plantum, I think. This one.
I've seen a few of these now as we walk around the forest. Little hides. I don't know what they're for, whether it's for wild boar or birds or deer. But they're all locked up, so you've probably got to be a member of a club or something. But what a great thing to have in the middle of a forest. Joys of walking with a dog. Come this way. Oh, this one's not locked. Yeah, this one's not locked. Let's see if we can have a look inside. Oh wow. What a great little hide. The seats are all carpeted. Even got somewhere to hang your wet coat. And here we are, looking out onto that. Happy days.
There's a nature hike just behind me on the other side of the path, so Stu's left me to go and have a little nose, and I've come over this side where all the beech trees are in the hope that I might find boletes, because they're a really great place to find boletes on the ground. But yeah, I really think I need to keep an eye on where he is and not wander too far, or I might need a red coat and a grandmother. German forest, eh? Find some stinkhorn eggs. There aren't any actual stinkhorns, but I've got plenty of photos of one, so we'll try and put one on the screen for you. But I'm going to pick one now and cut it in half, because they're known as witches' eggs, and they're really stinky but pretty cool. Wow. Ugh. Oh yes, look at that. So this will grow into a mushroom called a stinkhorn, which is the most not safe for work mushroom that you will ever meet, because they grow into a distinctly phallic shape that smells like dead bodies, which is what I can smell right now. And they attract flies, which carry the spores off through the forest. So, but yeah, once you've cut them, you can eat the jellified stuff around the edge, and apparently it's an aphrodisiac, but I mean, to be honest with you, once you'd eaten that, anything else in your mouth would seem appetizing, surely.
Oh, we found another hide. This one's up on legs. So we'll have a look, see if this one's unlocked.
I think it's just the umpire station for forest volleyball.
Ooh. Again, it's all carpet felt lined, so as it keeps it warm when you're sat in here for hours looking out the window.
Yeah.
But, just down there, and if you can see from here, we'll walk back down. There's an old log that somebody's put in with something white on the top. We can't quite work out what it is. Looks like a sugar cube till you get close, and it looks more like polystyrene, but there's one of those nature trail cams pointing at it, so we don't want to disturb it. We did wave at the nature cam though, so somebody's going to get a picture of us. Yeah. Mad woods if you like nature.
Absolutely lovely.
Home at last.
That was lush. Dinner from a German forest. Does it get any better?
Yeah, that was the fun bit of the day. Now it's time to hit the road and head north.
Yeah.
Buy littles.
Oh yeah, need some food.
Right.
That isn't mushrooms. We've got
Yes.
plenty of those.
Need some food to go with the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. See you on the road. The main bridge that we wanted, the A7, was closed for the weekend, so we've had to come through the centre of Hamburg, and it is worse than driving around Marrakesh. I thought I'd seen it all, but my God. Yeah, 6 lanes and no idea which one I should be in. I'm laughing because if I don't, I'm going to cry. Look at it. I've already taken one wrong turn, thank God for Google. It's just a maze, and there are quite a lot of foreigners here, including us obviously, and they don't know where they're going either, so it's, yeah, just take a deep breath and drive slow. Thankfully, when we reached the other side of the city, the roads emptied out and the rest of the journey was a breeze.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, what a long day.
That was a long drive.
Again.
Well, it wasn't, it was a short drive,
Yeah.
but yeah, it took us about an hour to do 20 kilometres through Hamburg
Yeah.
centre. Not fun. Wouldn't recommend that in a big van.
No, there's a bridge over the Elbe, I think it's called, and that allows you to avoid the city centre.
It's the A7, the motorway, but it was closed for the
but
weekend.
it was closed, so...
Everybody had to go through the city centre, and everybody did. And you could see the amount of lane changes. People didn't know where they were going. They weren't expecting it, much like us.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we made it.
Yeah, it took us about an hour and a half, I think, to do about 25 kilometres or
Yeah,
something.
we only went wrong once, and it didn't make a lot of difference because we just turned down the next right and it took us where we needed to go. But
considering how busy it was, I think Stu did really well. So dinner is in the oven because it's at 8 o'clock already, and we are now in a little village called Garding in the very north of Germany at a motorhome stop-off that's costing us €10 a night. So tomorrow we're going to head towards the coast.
Yeah, it's only 15 minutes up the road, so nice and easy.
Yeah, and have a little look at the coast there, and then tomorrow I think we will head over the border into Denmark.
Yeah, the place we've got tagged is about an hour and a quarter from here, so hour and a half from the coast when we get down there in the morning. So.
Super, but yeah.
Nice short one.
Yeah.
well needed.
Yeah, but yes, time to put the cameras down, have some dinner, and we're going to relax and enjoy our evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Wow, we're going to sit here and edit the video.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's Saturday here now, so the first video should be going live tomorrow.
As long as I pull my finger out and get it finished tonight.
Yes, but you should have already watched that one, because this one I think should be the second video.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's getting confusing
it's
now.
It's all go, isn't it?
Good morning. As usual, I've been kicked out of bed, so somebody can have coffee and somebody can have scritches.
Nice coffee, nice scritches.
Oh, and did I mention I've got to do the washing up too? Price you pay for Kath cooking lovely dinners. And there we go, chores done. Yeah, great little park up this. Only €10. It's just attached to a wood furniture factory by the looks of it. But €10. It's done on an honesty system. There are signs up everywhere. I've just been and had a look, and you just put your number plate on an envelope, put your tenner in the envelope, and whack it through the letterbox. They've got waste disposal here for recycling and black waste. There is no toilet emptying, but there is a grey waste, and there's also a free water filling point, so we'll be topping up our water before we go. Can't go wrong really. The only downside is there's a railway right behind us, so about every half hour, pretty much throughout the night, you get a train going by. Although they're not particularly noisy, they do have a tendency to honk their horn as they go by. But, you know, for a tenner, can't go wrong.
Well, we've made it to the coast. We've just filled up with fuel. We've just filled up our LPG as well, because we forgot to do that at home. It's a good job we did, because we're down to about 3 litres, I think. So that would have almost certainly run out in the next few days. And yeah, just need to find somewhere to park now. We looked at a few car parks down here. One of them is like incredibly racist guys shout at English people, so that's quite funny. Another one was €18 to park for the day, even if you just turn up for the last 2 hours. So I think Stu's just found one on Park for Night that says it's €2 an hour, but you need coins, so he's just gone to get some change. So hopefully that will be correct, because yeah, €18 for day parking is quite a lot really. But we'll have to take what we can get, because this is our first chance. So as you probably noticed from our content previously, we've been trying to get to this Wadden Sea all the way round, because it's supposed to be good for pupping, seal pupping and porpoises and things. But everywhere we've stopped, we've not really been able to get close to the sea, and then we had to go all the way inland, of course, to Hamburg. I couldn't remember the city then. To Hamburg yesterday, so that took us way away from the sea, but now we're back there, so fingers crossed we can find a car park that isn't €18 for day parking. Well, after all that, we found some free roadside parking.
We hope.
Anybody think Nala knew there was a beach this way? Can I pull in him? Look at that slide. I want to go.
Go on then.
No, because only children on it. There's no grown-ups on it. German adults are clearly very sensible, because you would never keep me off that. That is so cool. What a cool place. So there's like loads of children's play areas down here, and then just at the top here there's like a big restaurant. Huh. Well, we've come to this big boardwalk behind us that takes you all the way down to the beach, but yeah, there's signs up, you've got to pay. So I think from what we can work out from our poor German, it's it's €3 each. They like you to pay for everything in Germany, don't they? And while we're on the subject, I'm bursting for a wee and I haven't seen a public toilet anywhere. So yeah, I think we're paying €6 then to walk down to the beach.
Well, there we go. We bit the bullet. We bit the bullet, and we're going to have a walk to the beach.
And we found a loo.
Yes, she's happy. She hasn't got a squat at the end of the pier. Let's see what we paid our money for.
These little indents are cute, aren't they?
Oh, Kath said to me before we left, "Do you want to take your buggy?" I says, "No, we'll be all right. We don't need to." And look.
Missed out now.
Apparently this is the perfect beach. Bugger. And it's windy as hell.
Beautiful white sand.
Oh, I've just seen all the buggies. They're all kite buggying down that side. Oh well. Next time I'll be bringing the buggy.
€6 to bring the dog to the beach to throw the ball, and now it's raining. Never mind. We're in the dog bit. There's all these little posts all around the beach with like dogs on the top. They're really cool. So you know you're in the right bit at least. And then yeah, at the other end of the beach, lots of kiters. Steve should have definitely brought his buggy. He loved it. It's really hard, this sand is.
It was lovely when we left the van. And now the rain is here. Oh well. Most expensive dog walk we've ever had.
Did you like it though, Nuli? Yeah, Nuli liked it. She said she approves. So in a few places along here now, we've seen these little beach seats, but they clearly fold down and they're like a storage trunk when they're folded down, and then they fold up and they make a seat with a little storage area in the bottom. And I want one. Do you think we could fit one in the van? They're so cool. It looks like you can adjust it as well, so you can have the back leaning back further.
Yep.
They are super cool. Stu says they won't fit in the van, but I'm not sure I need this kind of negativity in my life. I'm sure I go in there somewhere. We've got on the boardwalk right at the end now, so we can get our money's worth walking back up. Well, that's us all pretty wet, but back at the van, snack time. Oh! Don't know what's going on in the back, but there's snacks being launched forward. I could get used to this. Yeah, quite wet, quite soggy. That lovely sunny weather this morning definitely lulled us into a full sense of security, because we didn't take raincoats with us, and we should have.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, but no, nice walk on the beach all the same, even if it was a bit expensive. Well, not expensive, but yeah, we're not used to paying to go onto beaches, are we? So that's us then, Denmark bound now.
Let's do it.
So we are just west of Flensburg, which appears to be Germany's most northern city, and in just 3 kilometres we'll be hitting country number 5. And the final country for this trip, Denmark. Denmark will be a new country for both of us.
Yes. I know nothing about Denmark other than bacon, pastries and Lego. That's it. That's all I know.
Hans Christian Andersen.
Oh yes, the ugly duckling. Should know about that really.
Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, just a couple of kilometres from the border now, and new country for us both. Always nice to tag on a new country to every trip.
Yeah. Goodbye to Northern Germany.
Indeed.
Actually, really quite a nice place.
Yes.
Despite paying £5 to go on the beach, it was a beautiful part of the country.
Yeah, Northern Germany's beautiful.
Yeah.
So many thatched house cottages and gorgeous architecture, lovely quaint little villages. Really, really nice.
Yeah, I'd definitely come back.
Yeah, absolutely. Goodbye, Germany. Oh, this is a border. This is feeling quite bordery. I can see border posts ahead.
Yeah.
We've got the seatbelt properly. Definite hard border. So it's an actual border crossing into Denmark. I'm not going to film them because I always worry that we'll bring attention to ourselves and then they'll pull us over. That's nearly there now, just a few feet to go.
Here we go, moment of truth.
Ooh, exciting.
Good passports. Yeah, we're going in.
And we're pulled over.
Well, that was fairly painless. He wanted to see passports and my driving licence. Asked if we had anything in the back, and we looked a little bit confused because obviously we live in it, so we have everything in the back. So I said, do you want to have a look? And he said, yeah, okay. So I got out and showed him in the back, and he went, oh, like camping, you live here? I was like, yes, that's exactly right. He went,
He
oh,
looked
okay.
very impressed at the back, actually. I saw it in his face.
Yeah, he said, okay, carry on driving onto the left, you're back on the highway.
Yeah.
That's it, we're in Denmark.
Yep, there we go. Country number 5. Welcome to Denmark. Yeah, he asked to see the European pet passport as well. He only wanted to see evidence of the rabies jab. So I had read online that Denmark has its own immigration border, so that if you're not from Denmark or Germany, that there's a good chance that you might get stopped. So, but that was very painless. They were very polite and everybody spoke English.
Yeah,
so that was
easiest
easy.
border crossing I've ever done.
Yeah, very easy. And yeah, we're in Denmark.
Well, there you go, 10 minutes into Denmark and we have found our park up. There aren't many that you can overnight in, but this one seems to be a goer. It says so on Park for Night, and there's already a motorhome parked up behind us. But what an amazing place. Are you happy, dear?
Yes, very. It's gorgeous. We're right on a fjord.
Yes, and what can we see the other side of the fjord? Let's go and have a look. That is Germany. Well, we parked up and then somebody moved behind us, so we've just reversed back about 30 feet and now this is our view.
Oh, lovely is that. Welcome to the Gendarmstein Trail on the Fensberg Fjord.
Yeah, after nearly 1,000 miles since leaving home, we finally made it to Denmark, and what a place. We've left the van, just come for a little walk down the water, just to see what it's like.
I think we're in paradise.
Yeah,
It's
first impressions,
beautiful.
absolutely stunning. So I think this is going to be the perfect time to end this week's video. If you want to see what van life Denmark is like, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and you can follow on next week.